October 19th, 9:42 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
Mr. Wright?
Yes?
Why do you look so unhappy?
Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix. The client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. That if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix, today. Phoenix. We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It was weird because of, like, just the way it was done. It's that or lose the trial. This is going to be easy. Oh, man. I'd put my blame on Sal Manella at this point because his script was found inside. I mean, why did he leave it there?
The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder.
Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
I wonder if that producer is going to come out. The prosecution calls Mr. Sal Manella to the stand. Or that director. Will the witness state his name and profession?
How rude can you get? You don't know me?
Why did you? Hey, this is like a Silent J.
I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai. Noob, Raffle. Sal Manella. I'm a director. Television.
Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day.
Phoenix. Let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting you on the pressure. Alright, the day of the murder.
I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing, an action scene run-through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employees area. I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting room until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it.
Short and to the point.
The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in the meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Alright, what do I got here to cross-examine? I was at the studios for around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing, an action scene run-through. Took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee. Where did you hear that from? What exactly did they have for lunch? I didn't think.
T-bone steak. The assistant cooked some up.
Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. They also had everyone else. I mean, that the witness did not eat with them?
But I had a meeting in the studio trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch.
Why would a fatty skip lunch? So, in the end, you didn't get to eat?
Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it?
That must have been tough. Phoenix, yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? He said he didn't eat. He said he skipped lunch, but it's contradictory. Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manella.
What do you mean?
When I went to that trailer, I saw something on the table. Oh, there were 2 plates on the table. The same kind of plates as the employee area. Who ate lunch there?
No, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat after all.
A T-bone steak, you mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later.
Clearly a man who likes to eat. I suspected as much. Yeah. So when exactly did you eat?
We took one break during that meeting. I wrote it down then. A mental image I will carry with me to my grave.
Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. We're in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. You said there was a break. You didn't take a single break?
Well, yeah, not a one.
What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. Wait a second. Maybe I do have an idea. Press harder. Why would that ever be an option to not... Wait a second. Mr. Manella, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break?
Oops, Raffle.
Well? Mr. Manella, what's this all about?
Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break.
Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studios during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manella, your testimony, please. Uh-oh. Edgeworth is laughing. Why is he laughing?
Yeah. For what it's worth, we took a break, Raffle. But it was only 15 minutes. 15! That's only 13 in base 12. Oh, thanks. Not enough time for someone to say, commit murder in Studio 1, lol. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me.
And he steams. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. I don't think the judge is supposed to offer his commentary in a trial, but whatever. Alright, yeah, for we took a break, Waffle. It was only 15 minutes. 15, that's only 13. I know it would say commit murder. Why would you say that way? Why is that?
That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me.
I have to say, you look like a guy who gets through his meals pretty fast.
Well, I was facing a cold, slightly chewy T-bone steak. Even I have to take my time eating that kind of food, lol.
Well, Phoenix, that testimony was too short to wring anything out of any kind of useful information out of. All you have to do is prove that he was able to go to Studio 1 in that time. Oh, great. Is that all? I don't think I have anything here that proves anything. Oh, well, technically the script I have. I don't know if I can present that yet. It's too much right now. Yeah, Raffle, we took a break. What time exactly did you take this break?
I'd say it was from around 2:30 or so until 2:45.
2:30? That's the time of death. So he could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. Why do you look like that? Press again here. What were you doing for those 15 minutes?
Eating my T-bone steak. What else?
There were 2 plates on the trailer table.
Oh, right. The other one was Diva's. Sorry, D. Vasquez plate.
D. Vasquez, producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1, lol. At this point, I think I know what I need to do. I have to prove he went to Studio 1. The only thing I have to present right now is the script. Oh, that's not even the script. God damn it. Contains photos of every victory scene and every battle the Steel Samurai has won. That is actually not useful. Okay, the only thing... This one doesn't help at all. This one's tough because problem here is they were also blocked technically. Man, I got nothing. Between 2:15 and 4. God damn, that's used against me. This one's useless too. I feel like I pressed everything. Did I press this one yet? I have to say, you look like... Oh, yeah. Let's see. Only 15 minutes. That's 15 and 13 base. Not enough time. The only thing I can present is the map. That's literally the only thing, because this is not proof yet. I thought it was the script. I don't have the script even. Or the autopsy. Okay, hold on. Which was the one where he said the time of the break? What? Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1? Well, Mr. Wright? Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? I claim it, and I claim it loud. It's technically impossible. You see, that's the thing. This is a very trick one. Because we know it was technically impossible, but we don't know if it was actually impossible. This is where I'm getting stumped on now. I claim it, and I claim it loud. If I agree to let everyone in that trial off the hook, then the trial's over. Mr. Powers will be found guilty for sure. The victim was murdered at 2:30, the exact time of the break in the meeting. In 15 minutes, murder is certainly a possibility.
Suppose you might say that.
Alright, got the judge thinking now. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Never a dull moment with you, Mr. Wright. What's your point, Edgeworth? You've been doing your homework, haven't you? Look at the court record. The court record? Surely you knew that from 2:15 to 4, the path between the studios was blocked. Miss Monkey's head had fallen across the path. Whoa! You're right. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Miss Monkey head barred the way. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has a point. And somehow, I feel no desire to correct him.
No counter-argument, Mr. Wright? Then I'm afraid you lose this round.
I believe we have seen enough to evidence. Yeah, I figured I should have gone with it was impossible. It's just usually rarely the bottom one. I'd like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. What? It's over? Oh, we do have another witness. That helps.
Very well. The court's opinion on this case is as follows. We have found that there were several other people in Studio 2 on the day of the murder. However, it's also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. They, therefore, have no relation to this case. Furthermore, with regards to the photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking is decisive evidence that he is the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. The boy. Who is this witness, Mr. Edgeworth?
My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Cody.
Order. I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess.
Defendant lobby. What do we do now, Mia? Everyone in that trailer has an alibi. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia! Don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before. Not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. People in the trailer could not have gone to the Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that. But I was wrong. That's all there is.
What's going to happen to me? It kind of seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer.
Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we'll prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to the children everywhere, after all.
Thanks.
Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. I got nothing to go on here at all. October 19th. Alright, we're back at the courtroom. Let's get this Cody in.
Court is back in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
The prosecution has a concern, as our witness is a grade schooler of tender years, and this is a murder case. We worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Nice to see Edward taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hatkins to the stand. Oh, hi, kid.
Your Honor,
Perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on.
oh, right. Guard, please bring him a box.
Well, those donut crates should do. Donut crates. There we go. Will the witness state his name and grade and score? Witness. What? Just because you're all grown-ups don't mean you can push me around. Cody? Answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, a nice lady. I'm Cody Hatkins. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day.
Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle.
Witness, Cody. He's having trouble with the gentle thing. You were present. You were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident. You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? Just,
Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. I prefer bearded gentlemen myself.
a very long day.
Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom.
My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, seriously, you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. Don't really know how to use it and all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You better make a note of it in the court record. I mean, we already have the picture. I mean, obviously he had a camera with him.
Very well, Cody. Please testify to the court about what you saw the day of the incident.
Alright, I gotta push on a child. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and I went to the studios that day. We went through the woods, off the path, so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I went through. I was going for the studio. I got kinda lost on the way though, for about 30 minutes. When I came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Boom, or whatever he said. If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell you. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. Wait, if he had his camera on him?
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. And be gentle. Remember, you're talking to a child.
This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. Hold up, he had his camera. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. Found a map on the internet and went to... I can't question. I'm not surprised he found a map on the internet. I went through the woods, off the path, so that old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way. Let's see where he got lost, maybe. You got lost in the woods? Yeah, I couldn't figure out which way I was walking. Man, I was relieved when I saw the blue studio doors. But guess what happened next? Came out by the studio, there was a Steel Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Out came the bad guy? What sort of bad guy was it? A guy. A person. Kind of tall, skinny. Are you sure it was a guy? I don't know. He was kind of far away. Huh. He's being awfully vague. Of course, Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! I had my camera with me. That would have been the time if he would have... If you had your camera? You mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix, remember, he's a child. Use gentle words. Be firm. Easy for you to say. I want to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. You really like the Steel Samurai, huh? Of course I do. I've taped every show, and I go to all the live performances. That's impressive. Have you been to the amusement park? Of course, duh! My dad always takes me. Poor Dad. Found a map on the internet. Fine, let's ask about the map on the internet. Also, I can't skip between them, so I can always change them. I don't have to go in order, I realize. Was that the first time you've been to the studio? Actually, I've been a couple of times. I never managed to get there on a rehearsal day. That security lady's always yelling.
Right. Please continue.
Chill, Pops. Get into it. How am I supposed to talk with you cutting me off all the time? Jeez. Ugh. I went through the part so that the... Let's press this one, too. Off the path. Yeah, you know, how the studios are in a valley there? If you go off the path a little, there's woods. That's where I was. I see. Anyhow, I was going for the studio. Got kinda lost on the way, though. Let me check here. Cody's camera. Cody always carries it, though he's still learning how to use it. Contains photos of every victory seen in every battle the Steel Samurai has won. So, the only thing I could think of... I've been avoiding this one. Of course it was with the camera. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. How did I have so much trouble with that? Because I believed him. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera wherever you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? Why did I let that trip me up? I felt like I was looking for something else. Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right?
Mr. Wright, a word with you.
Uh-oh. Was I putting the pressure on too much?
What is this digital camera contraption you're talking about?
It's, a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that?
I see.
Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in court. What do you mean, or prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that?
So you did have a camera. And did you use this camera?
Why would I use it? I was too busy watching.
Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching.
Oh, I only got one more exclamation mark. I'm gonna lose this one for sure. Yeah, I had my camera with me. But I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. The Steel Samurai. He goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. The Steel Samurai rules. This one has to be the photo.
Is that all? Oh, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Especially because this is the only time Mia does not help me, of course, when I actually need her. Yeah, I had my camera with me. I was glued to the action. I couldn't take it off. Steel Samurai here goes to the big guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stops moving. I want to press on this one. I have a feeling I know what to do here. Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick, and a samurai punch, a samurai chop, samurai slap. Something like that. He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? Press him harder. Oh, Cody. What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah, so what? Yet you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. You know as well as I do that he's being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is this. Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight. But you missed the most important part. The killing blow.
Order! Order! Mr. Wright, how could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital?
Well, that's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with this. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you can figure this out.
Mr. Wright, your answer. We have certain that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax?
Couldn't watch it. couldn't watch it. That's the only thing. He would not miss it unless he absolutely couldn't. Because he couldn't watch it. How could he calmly watch the murder taking place at his age? That's not the right one for sure. Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear in this boy's testimony. He did not believe he was witnessing a murder. He was watching the Steel Samurai fight, like on TV. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched. Huh? I have to agree with Mr. Edgeworth. Well, Mr. Wright, do you have another explanation? We have asserted that this young boy is a great fan of Steel Samurai. I have to prove evidence. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? It has to be... It has to be the head. That's literally the only thing. Because the only reason he wouldn't be able to watch it is because he was physically blocked, right? Nope, it's dead. Here's my proof. Proof? God damn it, can I do that again? This doesn't prove anything. Ha, lost your nerve, have you? Very well, I'll ask you the question again. Why wouldn't he have watched the fight? He was watching something else? He missed the climax of the fight because he was looking at something else. Probably. Probably? Something else? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his idol, the Steel Samurai, fight? What do you claim he was looking at? Oof. Come on, think of something. Think of something. Nothing. Mr. Wright, please refrain from making baseless claims. Yes, Your Honor. I have to show some proof. I thought it would be the head. I have evidence. Why would he have looked away? Not the empty bottle. The camera? Because he was trying to take a picture of it? It's the only thing I could think of. It's... He's still trying to learn to use it. He was trying to take a picture? Here's my proof. What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Oh, correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. Man, I'm doing awful with this one. It's because it's like... There's very little to go off of sometimes. I know it should be... Just represent the camera with Cody. I'm trying to overcomplicate it. That's why. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? I say not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying, clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there, watching his hero, and not take a picture. Right. Cody? There was only one reason you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet, so you missed the climax of the fight, correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right. Near means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hackett testify once more. Very well. Cody, could you please tell us about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. Ah, man, no photo? Yeah, you're right, Pops. Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. The lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Even less. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure, but I'd like to proceed with a cross-examination anyway. I don't have much more evidence here. Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely? So I put my camera to take a picture. The lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yep. Moving strangely because he broke his ankle. Technically, right? That's all? Yeah. I told you, didn't I? I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got the lens open. It's he really not take a picture? Not even one? Let's press him hard. Yeah, he definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something here I can use. Yes, there is. Cody. Listen up, Cody Hackins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey! Bullseye? How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hackins. It's one of my powers. Wow. This feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody? Took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Yeah, you're right, Pops. I just escaped from the clips of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. The lens went over, so I missed it. Took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that? It's becoming less and less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon, or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Pick up the dirt. The only thing I have here is this picture book now. Yeah, that's the end of it. I just want to make sure. No, I didn't want to press. I meant to present. Alright. Oh man, I'm going too fast now. I have one. I know this one for sure is finally the picture book. Do I present it here or when I'm pressing him? Because if I present it here, every victory's seen. There, that's what I figured. Cody. What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow it with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. With Zam. I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Oh, Cody. Did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Yeah.
Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album?
It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hackins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has won.
I see.
Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all of his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day.
Order. Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai had just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it in this album.
Exactly my point, Your Honor. No, wait. No way. Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Mia, are we sure about this? Did he actually... Yes. I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what is going on here. Why was there no picture in the album from the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photo he took?
The Steel Samurai didn't win. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos.
You mean the Steel Samurai lost?
Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way! No! It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever! Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything in his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth.
That is an odd thing to say. What's going on here? Order! I will have order! Witness! Cody, is this true? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw.
I'm not gonna do the wow. What's going on here? Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Wow. Okay. You're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. Wow. I'm not gonna do a lot of crying sounds.
Order! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright?
The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell.
Mr. Wright, what's going on?
Apparently we have all made a serious error.
An error?
What's all this about? Hammer was the victim. Steel Samurai was the victim. There was no victim. Steel Samurai was the victim? But oh my god. Well, that would be true, right? If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lay still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai.
Order! So, the Steel Samurai in this photograph, you're saying the man in this costume was the victim? Mr. Jack Hammer?
That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury.
But wait, hadn't Mr. Hammer gone to Studio 1 already?
That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station around 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going to Studio 1, nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers to take a nap in his dressing room. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume.
I have no idea where this is going. But why would the victim do such a thing?
I don't know. I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Huh? Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo of him on my digital camera. What? Show us, quick! No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that.
Now.
Here, this is it.
Well, looking at this, it's a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright?
I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence.
I'm sorry, this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back.
Wait, Phoenix. Mia? What? Look at that photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That was Studio 2. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please?
Certainly. I don't see why not.
Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. Yeah, I just know it's Studio 2, isn't it? Yeah. Why do you get to see in this photo? It's the fact that it's Studio 2, not Studio 1. Wait. Select on the touchscreen, yeah. Select via the touchscreen. How you select it though? Oh, present. I think it's here.
You seem to be lacking even more confidence than usual.
I suppose that's because I'm on... it's Studio 2. Okay, I gotta go to the other part then. It's up here. Your Honor, look at this. I mean, I guess it looks like an S from that one, but it's a 2. I see.
A gate?
Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate?
The number? Oh, yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2.
Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Ugh. I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But... That's impossible!
Hmm? Huh? What's all this about? Please explain so I might be shocked along with the rest of the court.
I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate in this photo. Also, I think I just realized why he would have stolen the costume. He wanted to be the hero instead of being the bad guy to, I guess, to revive his, or feel like he revived his career. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. Oh my god, really? It took place at Studio 2. Right? Here, at Studio 2.
I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo.
Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place at Studio 2. The trailer is there. No, the trailer, the path is... trailer is there, right? As you may recall, there is a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Sal Manella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. The path to the trailer was blocked. As we have heard, the path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time.
Yes, I suppose that would be the case.
Remember Mr. Sal Manella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. That kind of sleeping pills never came into play. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2.
Order!
The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard Miss Oldbag saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer's the victim. The victim! Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? Well, no, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. I have proof. I have proof. You do?
You do, Mr. Wright?
Now that they're so surprised, suddenly I'm much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. The only thing I can think of is the sleeping pills. Empty bottle. Photo. Guide map. Could either be the photo or the pills. But this is not proof they stole it. How about sleeping pills? This is it.
An empty medicine bottle?
I found this on the table of the employee area. The same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills.
Sleeping pills?
The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent the entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer.
Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there was no proof that Mr. Hammer used it.
Your Honor, I have an idea. Test Powers' blood, fingerprint the bottle. Fingerprint the bottle? You can't test his blood, it's way past that time, so fingerprint the bottle.
Ah, an idea? Very well, let's hear it.
I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle.
I suppose you're right. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle.
Empty bottle given to the judge. How does it take the test for fingerprints?
This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hackett's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Miss Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1 but Studio 2. Those in the trailer did have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal a samurai costume?
Also, who killed him, and why? Find the answer for me by tomorrow.
That's a lot of homework.
Mr. Edgeworth, you will need to reconsider your stance on this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor, this trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well. Court is adjourned.
Alright, well. Whew. That was a close one. We were saved by a hair. That's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during the trial. Me too.
Really? You both seem so confident.
Huh. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead about 3 times back there. Me too.
Dead?
Oh, of course, we're kidding.
Are you sure?
I wasn't kidding. Now, Mr. Powers, we have to go make our final investigation. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial.
Right. Thanks.
Oh, man. I think I should just end it here while I'm at it. About to drop my stick. I'm probably also going to cut out some of my uselessness. Oh, let's at least go to the offices. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Maya? So, what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive. And proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. So, under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, you've no time to waste. Oh boy, that was, you know what, I'll also save it here. Yes, save. Might as well save now while I read that. Suspending game, whatever. Alright, that was a tough one. Anyways, I'll see you in the next time and maybe we can finish this trial. Until then, so long.